Hello and welcome to the NASCAR Heat Pro League Season 2 finale track reveal. I'm Hannah Newhouse, joined as always by my co-host, Rusty Wallace. And Rusty, how are you doing?
I am so excited to be here, Hannah. And not only are we revealing the championship tracks, we're going to have some special guests help us out with that. But before we do that, we got to thank ASUS, Republica Gamers, and Fanatec for hooking up our drivers, all 28 drivers with the best equipment in the business so they can go racing for this championship from home.
And how cool is it that we're able to bring this excitement level from these drivers' homes for the first time ever in NASCAR Heat Pro League? All the drivers are going to be competing on the same platform as they'll go to battle on PCs provided by ASUS USA. And they've got the PCs, they've got monitors, headsets, so much more. ASUS delivered big time for our Pro League drivers. So that being said, now that we know this, how do you think these guys are going to adapt, Rusty, on being on an entirely new platform?
This is just what these drivers need, and it's every gamer and race car driver's dream to have the best equipment in the business so they can just focus on their job and they don't have to worry about performance or reliability. They can just go out there and focus on winning that championship, and they're going to need to be at their best to win that championship, and ASUS and Fanatec are providing them the best, so they'll be ready for that championship.
Well, we've announced the format. We now know that these guys are racing on the same platform. It's time to announce these tracks for the finale, and it's just 1 week away. And like we mentioned earlier, we've enlisted the help of some very special friends of NASCAR Heat to reveal tracks which we'll be racing on. So let's take a word from Brad Keselowski on our first racetrack.
This is Team Penske NASCAR driver Brad Keselowski here to announce the first race of the eNASCAR Pro Heat League Series playoffs. It's my home track, Michigan National Speedway. Have a good one, guys. Good luck. And to all the fans, hope you enjoy watching this Wednesday, August 19th. We'll see you there.
And you heard it there from Brad Keselowski. The first racetrack these guys will tackle on championship night is Michigan, that 2-mile racetrack. And when we usually go to racetracks like this, Rusty, we see not only fuel mileage, but we see some big wrecks. So to start our championship finale with these 3 racetracks at a track like Michigan, the excitement level is going to be peaked the first race out.
Yeah, this might be the perfect racetrack for us to head to first. With 28 drivers on the track, you're going to need a lot of space and a lot of room and a lot of comfort out there because they're going to be 3-4 wide racing at Michigan, multi-groove racing. It's going to be every driver on top of themselves. The draft is going to play a huge factor. We saw at Auto Club, these guys are going to be nose to tail the whole way. It could breed cautions, like you said, unpredictability, fuel mileage, anything can happen at Michigan, but I think this is the perfect place to start for the drama and the excitement and maybe a last lap finish like we saw a few weeks ago.
Well, if we don't give you enough excitement at Michigan, don't worry. We've got another exciting track that these drivers will go to next. And we're going to hear from the Stewart-Haas Racing driver, the number 41, Cole Custer, and he'll give us the look on where they'll be racing for the second track.
This is Stewart-Haas Racing driver and NASCAR Heat gamer Cole Custer. The second track of the 3-race championship will be the site of the NASCAR Cup Series championship finale, Phoenix Raceway. Good luck to all those competing on August 19th. You'll have to beat my teammate, Brandon Gritton.
Thanks, Cole Custer, so much for that announcement. I'm looking forward to it. Being a West Coaster myself, I've gotten the chance to turn laps on Phoenix, and it's such an exciting short track. And Rusty, they've got this new, not format, but the new configuration of Phoenix here on NASCAR Heat 5, where they will restart the race on the dog leg. So you know everything from Michigan is going to carry over to Phoenix here, and what a better place to send them to duke it out a little bit for this second race.
Yeah, this is another great track to have a part of the championship finale. And the fun part is this was our finale in season 1. So some of these drivers have that experience that they're going to carry over. And I think experience is going to play a huge factor at Phoenix. You're going to need that short run car, a medium run car, long run car. And also maybe you're going to have to build in some fuel mileage. But we saw that experience last year. It came down to the last corner, the last lap. So these drivers are going to have to think in the back of their minds the whole day, what is the guy behind me willing to do to try to advance into the final round in the championship finale?
Well, after we let them duel in the desert out at Phoenix, that final racetrack, we're going to hear what that track will be with one more driver helping us with that announcement. That's Germain Racing's Ty Dillon.
Hey eNASCAR Heat Pro League fans, this is Germain Racing driver Ty Dillon. I'm excited to announce that the final race of the 3-race championship is going to take place under the lights at the last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. There's no better way to finish a championship than under the lights at Bristol. So tune in Wednesday, August 19th, and we'll see you there.
There you guys have it, that final racetrack that will crown a champion for this year's NASCAR Heat Pro League Championship finale. We're going to send them to the last great Coliseum at Bristol. Use those elbows, duke it out. Rusty, what a perfect place to go crown a champion.
This is kind of a dream come true from a fan perspective, but I'll tell you what, this might be the most mentally challenging race of these drivers' career. They're going to be nose to tail. They're going to be on top of each other. Lap traffic's going to play a huge factor. So you're going to be racing somebody literally every corner of every lap, and you're going to have to be perfect. You're going to have to manage your car and keep the big picture perspective and somehow survive, and maybe have a little bit of luck on your side to somehow win at Bristol and claim that championship.
Absolutely. It's going to be a game of survival on August 19th for that championship. We'll start them off again at Michigan for 35 laps. Then we'll go to the desert in Phoenix for 45 laps. And finally, 80 laps around the tight racetrack, the last great Coliseum of Bristol Motor Speedway. 8 different drivers, 8 different teams, all going for one championship. And to make it better, Rusty, there's a big prize on the line as well.
Yeah, $70,000 on the line. So these drivers are playing for a lot of money. And make sure you guys keep an eye on NASCAR socials. There's a lot of updates to come along the way as we lead up to the championship event on August 19th. I cannot wait.
Well, we hope to see you guys all there as we crown your 2020 eNASCAR Heat Pro League champion on August 19th.